this is called?
Well, this here is in order to explain how we made this picture here. I put a camera on a tripod out in the middle of way out in the field, and every little bit while we go out and take a few frames of it, I'd keep a hat over top of the camera to keep it from getting too hot in the sun, and we mowed our hay with an old horse mower, so we pulled it with a tractor, but because it was a horse mower, you needed someone to ride the mower to control it. And that's Donna, my sister, and myself doing the mowing there. That was really good alfalfa. It's right out by the reservoir out here. I've driven that old Minneapolis mowing tractor many, many miles.
Donna doing? Is she keeping the cutter at the right level, or?
Well, sometimes you can get plugged up or something. She can raise it up if we hit a bunch of wad of hay or something. She could raise it up, or she could push it down, and it just seemed like it worked better when somebody was on it. We brought most all this machinery with us from Nebraska over, and that rake is we just recently sold it here in 2008. It sold it to anyway. It's a side delivery rake. And you see very many side delivery rakes now. Sometimes there's a few fancier ones made now than what this is, but it served its purpose real well at the time. He ended up selling this rake as just fella bought a whole bunch of our old machinery just for iron, and we ended up scrapping it out. Nobody wanted to buy it. These pictures now we're sweeping up the hay, these pictures are taken west of the railroad track down over the hill. They use the same team of horses there. There's a horse and a mule. Driving horses that way is a little bit different than driving them as a team. Each horse is separate, but they soon learn how to go and what kind of directions to give them. They work pretty good. That's one thing I've had experience driving horses in different ways. Probably lots of other people hadn't had that experience. Never will now. That's what we call an overshot hay stacker. It's fastened down solid with steel stakes, and then we push the hay up on the stacker, and it's raised up with cable that's connected to in our case, we connected it to a pickup. Years ago, they used to hook it to a team of horses and raise it up, but Dad done all the stacking. Mother, she drove the pickup and shoot the hay up over. I done the sweeping in. Dad always built round stacks. Said it was easier than building rectangular stacks. You didn't have corners to worry about. This is just right there, right close to the railroad there. Right there is the.
See the pickup back up?
Yeah, there's the pickup. That's what raised the stacker up, was the pickup pulling the cable.
That stacker hung together pretty well, or did you have trouble with it breaking or anything?
No, it done pretty good. It stayed together real good. I think it just. And when we stopped stacking hay, we had left it down along out of the field, and I think it just eventually rotted away.
Stopped stacking hay when you started baling hay, I guess.
Yeah. This is, we call this oats hay. It's just regular oats. You cut it before the oats matures and makes good hay. You handle it just like alfalfa, really. You rake it up and stack it too. That was Daddy running a tractor. Mother was riding the mower then. So here we just kind of goofing off, I think. See, I blowed the water out. This here we're setting siphon irrigation tubes. Mother and Donna could set them pretty fast there. It siphons the water up out of the irrigation ditch into row crops.
Run the water down in between the rows. What is the crop there? Is that beans?
That's beans there, I think. There we're grinding ear corn. We pick the corn, shucks and all, the ears, and we grind it up. That's what we fed them to the milk cows. That grinder would blow the corn right into the barn, into a place in there we had fixed for it. This here, some of the time after we started baling hay, we still ground up some of our hay, run it through a hay chopper. I don't have pictures of the hay chopper. That's what Dad's feeding the cattle there now, is what was chopped up. I remember that dog's name. It was a good old dog, real good cow dog. Could herd cattle good. He ended up getting out in the road on Shields and got hit with a car.